Picture this. You're sitting in your doctor's office, and they just told you your cholesterol is dangerously high. Your heart starts racing. They're talking about medications, side effects, and lifestyle changes. But what if I told you there's a grandmother in Japan who's been eating this same breakfast for 40 years and her cholesterol levels are perfect at age 85? What if I told you that researchers at Harvard discovered that certain foods can drop your bad cholesterol by up to 25% in just 4 weeks without a single pill? Today, I'm going to share with you the exact foods that science has proven can transform your cholesterol numbers naturally. These aren't just random health claims. These are foods backed by decades of research from the world's top universities. And the best part? You probably already have some of these in your kitchen right now. The cholesterol story. What's really happening inside your body? Before we dive into these miracle foods, let me tell you what's actually happening inside your body when we talk about cholesterol. Think of your bloodstream like a busy highway. There are 2 types of vehicles traveling on this highway, the good guys and the bad guys. The bad guys are called LDL cholesterol. Imagine them as dirty old trucks that keep dropping their cargo along the highway. This cargo sticks to the walls of your blood vessels, creating traffic jams that can eventually block the entire road. That's what leads to heart attacks and strokes. The good guys are called HDL cholesterol. Picture them as cleanup trucks that actually pick up all the mess left by the bad trucks and take it to the liver to be disposed of properly. Now, here's the amazing part. What you eat directly controls how many good trucks versus bad trucks are traveling on your highway. And recent research from Harvard and other top institutions has identified exactly which foods can dramatically change this balance. Food number 1, the morning miracle, oats. Let's start with something so simple, it'll blow your mind. Oats. But not just any oats. I'm talking about the real deal, the steel-cut or rolled oats that your great-grandmother used to make. Here's what's incredible about oats. They contain something called beta-glucan, which is like a sticky net that catches cholesterol in your digestive system. Scientists have found that eating at least 3 grams of beta-glucan from oats daily can reduce your bad cholesterol by 0.25 millimoles per liter and total cholesterol by 0.30 millimoles per liter. That's like having a natural cholesterol medication in your breakfast bowl every morning. But here's the fascinating part. Studies show that daily consumption of at least 3 grams of beta-glucan from oats may result in as much as a 5 to 10% reduction in total cholesterol and LDL cholesterol concentrations. That's significant enough to move you from the danger zone to the safe zone. How does this work? Imagine beta-glucan as tiny sponges floating in your intestines. When cholesterol tries to get absorbed into your bloodstream, these sponges grab it and escort it out of your body instead. It's like having a bouncer at the door of your bloodstream, only letting the good stuff through. The best part? You only need about a bowl of oatmeal to get your daily dose. But here's a pro tip. Add some berries and nuts to that oatmeal, and you're creating a cholesterol-fighting powerhouse that tastes amazing.
Food number 2. The protein powerhouse, beans and legumes. Now let's talk about something that's been called nature's cholesterol medicine, beans and legumes. I know, you might be thinking about the digestive side effects, but stick with me because this is where the magic really happens. The portfolio diet, which includes legumes as a key component, is specifically recommended for lowering low-density lipoprotein cholesterol. This isn't just one study. This is a whole dietary approach that's been proven in multiple clinical trials. Beans are like double agents in the fight against cholesterol. First, they're packed with soluble fiber, just like oats, which means they're grabbing cholesterol and removing it from your system. Second, they're replacing the animal proteins that were contributing to your cholesterol problem in the first place. Think about it this way. Every time you eat a bean burrito instead of a beef burrito, you're not just avoiding cholesterol, you're actively fighting it. It's like switching from a car that pollutes the air to an electric car that actually cleans it. Here's something most people don't know. Chickpeas, black beans, lentils, and kidney beans all contain compounds called phytosterols. These are like cholesterol's twin brother. They look so similar that your body gets confused and absorbs the phytosterols instead of the real cholesterol. It's like sending in a decoy to fool the enemy. The research is clear. People who eat beans regularly have significantly lower cholesterol levels than those who don't. And we're not talking about tiny amounts here. We're talking about measurable, life-changing differences. Food number 3, the healthy fat heroes, nuts and seeds. This next one might surprise you because we've been taught to fear fats. But certain fats are actually your cholesterol's worst enemy, in the best possible way. Almonds, walnuts, pistachios, and seeds like chia and flax contain something called polyunsaturated and monounsaturated fats. These are the fats that actually help your body process cholesterol more efficiently. Here's a story that'll help you understand. Imagine your liver as a factory that produces cholesterol. When you eat healthy fats from nuts and seeds, it's like installing more efficient machinery in that factory. The factory doesn't shut down, it just gets better at managing its production and waste. Harvard Health reports that getting 2 grams of plant sterols or stanols a day can lower LDL cholesterol by about 10%. Nuts and seeds are rich sources of these compounds. But here's what makes nuts and seeds truly special. They don't just lower bad cholesterol, they actually help raise good cholesterol. It's like having a personal trainer for your blood vessels, making sure everything runs smoothly. The key is moderation. A handful of nuts per day, that's about 23 almonds or 14 walnut halves, is all you need. Any more than that, and you might start adding too many calories to your diet. Food number 4, the liquid gold, olive oil. Now we're getting to one of my favorite cholesterol fighters, extra virgin olive oil. This isn't just any oil. This is liquid gold that's been protecting hearts in the Mediterranean for thousands of years. Harvard recommends using olive oil as the principal fat, replacing other fats and oils for optimal cholesterol management. There's a reason for this. Olive oil contains powerful antioxidants called polyphenols. Think of these as bodyguards for your cholesterol. When bad cholesterol tries to stick to your artery walls, these polyphenols step in and prevent the damage from happening. But here's the crucial part. Not all olive oil is created equal. You want extra virgin olive oil, the kind that's cold-pressed and still contains all its protective compounds. Regular olive oil has been processed so much that it's lost most of its cholesterol-fighting power. Here's a simple way to think about it. If olive oil was a superhero, extra virgin olive oil would be Superman, while regular olive oil would be Clark Kent, as still a good guy, but without the superpowers. The research shows that people who use olive oil as their primary cooking fat have significantly lower rates of heart disease and better cholesterol profiles. It's not just about what you're eating, it's about what you're not eating when you choose olive oil over butter or other saturated fats. Food number 5, the colorful protectors, fruits and vegetables. Last but definitely not least, let's talk about the rainbow connection, fruits and vegetables. Research pooled from 30 trials, including nearly 2,400 people, confirms that eating mostly plant-based foods may lower blood levels of harmful fats. But this isn't just about eating any fruits and vegetables, it's about eating the right ones for cholesterol control. Apples, citrus fruits, berries, and vegetables like eggplant and okra are particularly powerful because they're rich in soluble fiber and antioxidants. Here's something amazing.
An apple a day really might keep the doctor away. Apples contain pectin, a type of soluble fiber that works just like the beta-glucan in oats. It binds to cholesterol in your digestive tract and removes it from your body. Berries are like tiny antioxidant bombs. Blueberries, strawberries, and blackberries contain compounds called anthocyanins that protect your cholesterol from oxidation. Think of oxidation as rust forming on metal. When cholesterol gets oxidized, it becomes much more dangerous and sticky. Berries prevent this rusting process. Eggplant and okra might not be the most popular vegetables, but they're absolute champions when it comes to cholesterol control. They contain compounds that block cholesterol absorption in your intestines. It's like having a natural filter system in your digestive tract. The science behind the magic. Now, let me tie this all together with the science that proves these foods work. Recent studies on the portfolio diet, which combines nuts, plant protein from legumes, viscous fiber, and phytosterols, show significant cardiovascular benefits. What's incredible is that when people eat these foods together, the effect is greater than the sum of its parts. It's like having a team of superheroes working together instead of fighting crime alone. Research studies have shown that individuals who eat more fruits and vegetables have lower cholesterol levels compared to those who eat more meat. This isn't just correlation, this is causation backed by decades of research. The mechanism is actually quite simple. These foods work in three main ways. First, they provide soluble fiber that binds to cholesterol and removes it from your body. Second, they contain compounds that block cholesterol absorption in your intestines. Third, they provide healthy fats and antioxidants that help your body process cholesterol more efficiently. Putting it all together, your daily cholesterol-fighting plan. So, how do you put all this together into a daily routine that actually works? Let me give you a simple framework that you can start using tomorrow. Morning power start. Begin your day with a bowl of oatmeal topped with berries and a sprinkle of nuts. This single meal gives you beta-glucan, antioxidants, and healthy fats all in one delicious package. Lunch hero. Make beans the star of your lunch. Whether it's a black bean salad, chickpea curry, or lentil soup, you're getting plant protein and soluble fiber that will keep your cholesterol in check. Cooking champion. Use olive oil for all your cooking and salad dressings. This simple switch can make a huge difference in your cholesterol levels over time. Snack smart. Instead of processed snacks, reach for a handful of nuts or some fruit. You're not just avoiding bad foods, you're actively eating foods that fight cholesterol. Dinner defense. Load up your dinner plate with colorful vegetables. The more colors, the more different types of cholesterol-fighting compounds you're getting. The timeline. What to expect. Here's what you can realistically expect when you start eating these foods regularly. Week 1 to 2. You might not see changes in your cholesterol numbers yet, but your body is already starting to respond. The fiber is beginning to work, and your digestive system is adjusting to the increased plant foods. Week 3 to 4. This is when the magic starts to happen. Studies show that adding at least 3 grams of oat beta-glucan daily can reduce LDL and total cholesterol by significant amounts within just a few weeks. Month 2 to 3, your cholesterol numbers should start showing meaningful improvement. Many people see 10 to 20% reductions in their bad cholesterol levels by this point. Month 4 and beyond, this is where the long-term benefits really kick in. Your body becomes more efficient at processing cholesterol, and the protective effects start to compound.
Common mistakes to avoid. Before we wrap up, let me tell you about the biggest mistakes people make when trying to lower their cholesterol naturally. Mistake number 1, all or nothing thinking. You don't have to eat perfectly 100% of the time. Consistency is more important than perfection. Mistake number 2, ignoring portions. Even healthy foods can be problematic if you eat too much. A handful of nuts is therapeutic, a whole bag is not. Mistake number 3, focusing on single foods. The magic happens when you combine these foods together, not when you eat them in isolation. Mistake number 4, expecting overnight results. Your cholesterol took time to get where it is, and it will take time to improve. Be patient with the process. Mistake number 5, stopping other healthy habits. These foods work best when combined with regular exercise, stress management, and adequate sleep. The bottom line. Here's what we know for sure. A plant-based diet is an effective way to optimize your cholesterol levels. The science is clear, the evidence is overwhelming, and the results speak for themselves. You don't need expensive supplements or complicated meal plans. You don't need to eliminate entire food groups or follow extreme diets. You just need to eat more of the right foods, foods that have been proven in clinical trials to lower cholesterol naturally. The 5 foods we've talked about today: oats, beans, nuts and seeds, olive oil, and fruits and vegetables are your natural cholesterol-fighting army. They're affordable, accessible, and delicious. Most importantly, they work. Remember, every meal is an opportunity to make a choice that either helps or hurts your cholesterol levels. Choose wisely, be consistent, and give your body the tools it needs to heal itself. Your heart will thank you, your energy levels will improve, and your doctor will be amazed at your next checkup. The power to change your cholesterol is literally in your hands and on your plate. Final thoughts. I want to leave you with this thought. Taking control of your cholesterol naturally isn't just about avoiding medication. It's about taking back control of your health. It's about feeling empowered to make choices that support your body's natural healing abilities. The foods we've discussed today aren't just cholesterol fighters, they're life enhancers. They provide energy, protect against disease, and help you feel your best every single day. So start small, be consistent, and trust the process. Your body knows how to heal itself. You just need to give it the right tools. And now you know exactly what those tools are. Thanks for watching, and remember, your health is your wealth. Invest in it wisely.